Liverpool. Let's head straight for the Etihad then. Fantastic conditions for football, not a cloud in the sky. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Welcome everybody, I'm Martin Tyler and this is the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City's lineup today. Wilfredo Caballero, who plays in goal. Vincent Kompany starts alongside Eliakim Mangala in the heart of the defence. Fernando plays with Yaya Toure in central midfield. Wilfried Bony is the main striker today. This is the Liverpool side. Simon Mignolet starts in goal. Martin Skrtel starts alongside Mamadou Sakho in the heart of the defence. Steven Gerrard plays with Coutinho in the centre of the park. Daniel Sturridge is the main striker today. McBeanie is the man with the whistle. Kick-off coming from Liverpool. On to the attack now. Chan. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Coutinho keeps it going well. He's looking for the cross. Able to make a good interception. But this isn't going to be a stroll in the park for Liverpool.
No, it's really tough to predict this one, Martin. Can't see a winner at the moment.
Fernando. James Milner. Wilfried Bony. Good link up. Emre Can. Daniel Sturridge. That's how to tackle. It's gone out clearly off that player. Manchester City get a corner. The players enjoy those sort of tackles, don't they?
Well, he saw a chance to get the man, but he got the ball as well.
And he passes back to the keeper. Here's Gerrard. Coutinho. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Nasri. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Two really hit the heights, haven't they? Manchester City have got to do better in Europe, I guess.
Yeah, I think they have. It takes time. You look at Manchester United and how long it took them, but they're heading in the right direction. They made a better fist of it last season under Pellegrini. No shame in going out to Barcelona.
Chan. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Yaya Toure. Clichy. And here's the cross. Cross is blocked. Corner now for Manchester City. Coming up, another view of that sliding tackle, Alan.
He commits himself and really does time the challenge well.
Goalkeeper.
Well, his starting position was very good and he showed a nice bit of pace to get out there.
Alan McInally wants to join us now. He's got a goal to tell us about.
It's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain. 27 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder then. You can see the discomfort he's in. He's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Jeff, I knew you'd know what was going on down there. Godfrey Bony. Here's a chance to attack. Touré! Such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal.
The goal from Yaya Touré. And that is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was, and in fact he couldn't get there.
It's a goal worth looking at again, isn't it? Manchester City are in the lead. Let's hear from Alan McInally, who's got news of us sending off at the game he's watching.
It's a red card for the visitors. We're down to 10 men. It's Thomas Vermaelen who's...
Substitute coming on for a player who is hurt and can't continue. Steven Gerrard. Coutinho. Here's Gerrard. Makes a challenge here, and that has gone out of play with the deflection. Well, here it is, Yaya Touré's goal.
Well, that's good awareness, because I think he saw the gap to the keeper's right as he looks at it, and he found it really well.
James Milner. Side now, David Silva. Steven Gerrard. Gerrard. Coutinho. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Gerrard with the ball. Daniel Sturridge. And hits it. Great chance to get his team level.
Thought he took his eye off the ball, maybe lost his head just at the vital moment.
Silva. Here's the chance. Oh, he's hit it very true, but just off target. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. In with a tackle. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. No sign really of which of these two sides is going to pull away. They're both striving hard to do that with the number of shots that they've had.
Yeah, and if it carries on like this, it might just be decided on which goalkeeper's in the better form.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Manchester City leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
So far so good for Manchester City. Second half coming up. Brilliant football from this team. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Oh, trying to get clear, but he's offside.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
Mario Balotelli. It's one back. Piotr Boni. Sturridge. Silva. Nasri into the face of the opposition. Substitute is ready for Man City. I think there's a goal to tell you about from Alan McInally at the Emirates.
It's a second goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Giroud. A shot in a crowded area that took a deflection and ended up in the net. 53 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Liverpool will get the throw. And this is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit. Balotelli. Coutinho. Nasri. Clichy. A goal from Leverkusen.
It's a goal for Bayer Leverkusen. It's been scored by Gonzalo Castro. He latched onto a ball behind the defence and slotted home. 59 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Good work from Nasri. Aguero in the middle. That's the defender's ball. Manchester City going to make a change here. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Johan Cabaye. That's his second today. He was played a simple pass from a free kick and he hit it from distance, across the turf, into the corner of the net. 64 minutes played, 2-0.
Cheers, Alan. Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle. Steven Gerrard. A chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Sturridge. Really below his normal standards. Pass is always going astray. Goal news from the Nou Camp, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Juventus. It's been scored by
Scott McBeanie, the official, has seen something he doesn't like here. Well, now this player who's got a yellow card, I know you never really... Well, you had it once in your life where you had to live with a booking to your name. And you managed to stay on the pitch. Will he be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, to be fair, it was an innocuous challenge, so he was a little unlucky with that.
It was a Juventus goal, if you missed that rather short report from Alan McInally. But the home team did score in that game. It's now 1-1. I think we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. So when you're looking for somebody to pick out the hole, create the pass, create the goal.
Emre Can. Gerrard. Looked out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Aguero. Mario Balotelli. There's been a sending off at Celtic.
It's a red card for Celtic. They're down to 10 men. 80 minutes played. It remains 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Absolute cracker of a match. The scores are still close. It could still go either way. Navas Gonzalez. And that will be Liverpool's. Chad. There's Gerrard. And he takes the shot. Here's a chance from the corner. Through to the goalkeeper. Steven Gerrard. He's undercut that pass. Good challenge from a sliding tackle from the defender. Clever change of direction there. Clichy. And there is the final whistle. Well, there we are. The first game of the season is over. And you always like to start with a win, but they've started with a defeat.
You go through all that pre-season, 5 or 6 weeks, aimed at this one match, and ends in disappointment. They'll have to bounce back.
So it's full-time with the final score 1-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you then. Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this matchup. Today it's Liverpool against Barcelona. We're heading straight off to Anfield now, the floodlights shining down from grey Merseyside skies. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
We'll have a fine game for you today. Welcome to it. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Liverpool trying today to show that they're better than they looked in that away defeat in their last game. That was a defeat against Manchester City.
Yeah, I mean, a little unlucky in that 1-0 defeat. And I think they'll have a bit more fortune here and get a draw.
This is the Liverpool side. Simon Mignolet starts in goal. Martin Skrtel starts alongside Mamadou Sakho in the heart of the defence. Lucas plays with Steven Gerrard in central midfield. Mario Balotelli is the sole striker today. Wholesale changes for Barcelona. Jeremy Mathieu replaces Javier Mascherano, who's looked vulnerable recently. Iniesta comes in for Ivan Rakitic, who's shown poor form lately. In attack, Lionel Messi starts, replacing Luis Suarez, who's injured. Be an interesting time for Barcelona now, won't it? Messi signed a new long-term contract, new manager, to see whether they can recreate what they've done before, whether they'll have to go a different route to try and get there.
Well, maybe so. Different managers have different methods, and you've obviously got the likes of Xavi, Iniesta coming towards the end of their influence at the football club. Carles Puyol as well retiring, so it's going to be a new era for the club.
Referee for you today, Lee Yun-Fung. Kick-off coming from Liverpool. Coutinho. It's their ball again. A good intercepting play. Adriano. Now Pedro, close to the touchline, that's where he likes to work. Sergi Roberto. Gerrard with the ball. Coutinho. Mario Balotelli. And they've got the ball back through a very good interception. And now Messi. Let's go over to Stamford Bridge and Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Diego Costa. He latched onto a ball behind the defence and slotted home. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. And it's a penalty. He's done the job, he's the specialist.
He's lashed it into the top right-hand corner. Superb.
Different angle on it here. Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0.
Barcelona in the 14th minute.
Steven Gerrard.
Lionel Messi.
It's Messi. That's gone back to him. Goal news from the Allianz Arena. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by David Silva. The defence were at 6s and 7s as they tried to clear and allowed him to run in and play a simple shot past the keeper. 16 minutes played, 1-1.
Barcelona have got a penalty. Genuine attempt to go for the ball.
He just didn't seem to get his balance right there. It was a clumsy challenge.
That's a dreadful shot. It's a penalty miss here.
Well, everybody expecting that one to find the back of the net. What a glorious opportunity wasted.
Game involving Manchester City. Alan McInally is reporting on it for us. I'm sorry I had to cut him short. The score is now 1-1. Coutinho. Mario Balotelli. Here's Gerrard. Something happening at Chelsea that we need to know about. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Benfica. It's been scored by Eliseu.
Got to be. Oh, he hasn't hit the target. Sergio Roberto. Very good passing from this team. Pedro. Sturridge. Let's go over to Stamford Bridge and Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. 29 minutes played, 2-1.
Cheers, Alan. Mario Balotelli. Trying to open up the defence with that through ball. The defence wouldn't be opened up, though. Liverpool will get the throw. Coutinho. Here's Gerrard. There's been a sending off at Juventus.
It's a red card for Juventus. They're down to 10 men. 34 minutes played. It remains 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Lionel Messi. Man of the match awards in all of the group games for Messi during the World Cup. But he didn't score in the knockout stage, which is a disappointment for him, I'm sure. Back to him again. Played into the middle. And that will be a goal kick. Alan, let's go back to that earlier effort from Coutinho.
Well, it didn't seem as if he needed to hit it as hard as he did, being so close in, and in the end he lost his accuracy.
The opposition working extremely hard, really toiling to keep Barcelona from getting a real grip on the game, and so far it's definitely recoverable for the opponents. Barcelona, though, of course, at any point can just flick that switch. Coutinho. Lucas. Chance for it. Got to be. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. Gerrard with the ball. In with a chance. Oh, look at the disappointment. That would have levelled it up.
Well, that's a big moment in this game, perhaps, and look at the striker's body language. He knows he squandered that opportunity.
Lionel Messi. There's no question that Leo Messi looked like what he is, the best player in the world during the World Cup of 2014. Coutinho. Here's the chance, and yes, a goal! And they're level.
An equaliser from Balotelli, and you've got to be impressed with that. Well, he's put his foot through it and found the bottom right corner.
Let's see the replay now. Well, we're back at level pegging again at 1-1. Sergio Busquets. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. Good atmosphere in the stadium, really brought about by the equalising goal so close to this half-time break.
Yeah, the manager might just have to change his half-time team talk, because he'll certainly be happier, and so will his players.
So we reach half-time. It's nicely balanced with the score 1-1. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
At Anfield, the second half is now underway. Sergio Roberto. If he wants support, he's certainly got it in this attack. And here's the cross. Barcelona winning a corner. Another look here for us, Alan, at Balotelli's goal.
Well, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he did it brilliantly. Bottom right, well placed.
Montoya. And the shot's on. Well, they're trying hard to get in front here. Skirtle. Gets his foot in there. Substitute ready to come on for Barcelona. And here's the shot. Goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course. This is the big call for the coach. This is how they earn their money. And they're going to try and alter their style of play here with the alteration of personnel. Sacco. Daniel Sturridge. Mario Balotelli. Coutinho. And now Iniesta. So decorated, so talented, and in the end, so disappointed. Andres Iniesta and Spain. In Brazil, player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Jeremy Mathieu. Sergio Busquets. Iniesta, he's got support here. Brilliant opening, got to be. He's reached it, but I don't know how. Well, the referee has produced a red card in the game, being watched by Alan McInally.
It's a red card for the home team. They're down to 10 men.
Foul here against Barcelona. Yellow card, Adriano.
Substitution on the field.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Lucas. Sacco. On to Gerrard. Got the ball now under control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch.
Penalty at the Signal Iduna Park. Alan McAnally.
It's a penalty for Borussia Dortmund. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders.
He's got space. In with a chance. And it's hit the post and gone behind. Lucas. Alan McAnally with news for us, but we had to keep it brief. Borussia Dortmund have missed a penalty in the game he's watching. The score remains 2-1. Mario Balotelli. Jeremy Mathieu. He is the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. Barcelona want to do something, need to do something now.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
Mathieu.
And in goes the cross.
Coutinho. Go into the middle now. And that's a cross that's easy to defend. Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. We're going to see a tactical substitution here, I'm sure, to try and turn this draw into a win.
Goal news now from Parc des Princes. Alan McAnally.
It's a second goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Yohan Cabaye. He picked the ball up from a wide position, came inside the fullback and curled the ball into the far corner. 6 minutes remain. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Here's the cross.
Well, the defender has dealt with the cross. It's whipped in quickly and the defender has seen it coming and coped with it. On towards Messi.
Messi!
Well, it has been a game where he could have scored a bundle.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment etched on his face there. Late on here, that was the moment.
Sacco. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting.
Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. And the goalkeeper gets to it and keeps hold of the ball.
Well, they're breaking, and there's a chance here to win the game. Cross is blocked. It's a corner kick, and that means a chance. You can see it again, Alan, the effort on goal from Neymar. And the cross comes in now. Well dealt with from a decent...
referee's brought it to a halt. It's finished all square.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for visiting us. I hope you'll be back soon.
It's finished here as a draw and a very, very tight contest.
Yeah, not many chances, but there were some missed opportunities for both sides.
So it's full-time with the final score 1-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this matchup. Today it's Monaco against Liverpool. Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, everybody. Delighted to have you along for the ride for this game. Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary position. Liverpool, they go looking for a victory today because they only drew last time out, and at home too, against Barcelona.
Yeah, arguably the better team in that 1-1 draw, and I think they'll be the better team here.
Three changes for Monaco. Daniel Subasic starts today, replacing Martin Stekelenburg, who's not looked that confident lately. Livan Kurzawa starts with Fabinho in the wide defensive positions. João Moutinho plays with Jeffrey Kondogbia in the middle. Valère Germain is the lone striker today. This is the Liverpool side. Simon Mignolet starts in goal. Martin Skrtel starts alongside Mamadou Sakho in the heart of the defence. Steven Gerrard plays with Coutinho in the centre of the park. In attack, Mario Balotelli starts. He was man of the match last time out. Well, Monaco have had a lot of money pumped into them after a pretty desperate time in their history. They look as though they're flying high again.
Well, it looks that way, Martin, doesn't it? It's not what you would call a football hotbed down there in the south of France, but certainly got the money and certainly had some players to call on down there.
Balbay, he's the referee. And it's Liverpool, will be watched by many of the crowd, especially today, who've got the game underway. On to the attack now. One back, and it's back to him again. Livan Kurzawa. Berbatov. The interception there was key, really, to the side that's having to defend at the moment. Daniel Sturridge. Alan McInally's our man, watching elsewhere. Alan, what have you got to tell us?
It's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Sacco. Lucas. Kondogbia. Well, we're going to get a look at Liverpool now, and I think they're going to be pushed hard in this game. Sturridge. There's a goal to tell you about from Alan McInally at the Emirates.
It's a goal for Juventus. It's been scored by Alessandro Matri. A drilled goal from distance kept rising, and it found its way into the top corner. 15 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Sacco. Mario Balotelli. Good, strong challenge. Did nothing with that period of possession. Steven Gerrard. They're not quite a good enough side to be able to do this without any real purpose to it. They've lost the ball. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Ah, that's a waste, too close to the goalkeeper. Here's Gerrard. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Well, let's pause for a moment to let in Alan McInally here with some goal news.
It's a goal for the visitors. 30 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Tackle here. Kondogbia. Fabinho. Berbatov. Could be dangerous. Lost his marker there cleverly. And in goes the cross. Blocked well by the defender. Schleier in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Good tackle from my money, Alan. What about yours?
Well, he had to get it right, and it was as clean as a whisker.
And it's gone out for a throw. Abdenur. Jean Moutinho. Berbatov. That's a clever part of football, isn't it, to backheel the ball like that. Got the ball back. Mario Balotelli. Here's Gerrard. Skirtle. Let's hear about a penalty elsewhere from Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Benfica. He's put the ball down on the spot. Here he comes. Great penalty, curling into the left-hand corner. 40 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Skirtle. Coutinho. Gerrard. Lucas. He's got that and cleared the ball away and saved his side from a difficult situation. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, we always enjoy the game, whatever the circumstances, Alan, but I think the supporters here are entitled to feel a little disappointed with what we've seen to this point.
Yeah, pay a lot of money for the tickets, don't they? And they would have expected better today. Let's hope we do get better after the break.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
Well, the best of this game's going to come in the second half, there's no doubt about that. It could hardly get more dull, I suppose is the right word.
Well, I'm glad you're optimistic, Martin. Not quite so, but you're right, it couldn't get much more boring than it has been.
Has to get it away. Coutinho. Lucas. In at goal. Here's the chance. He might be in. Well, he has a go. That's a great block. And that's in the back of the net. And it's there for Liverpool. So, for Liverpool, a great moment in the match. See it again.
Oh, look at them. They're absolutely delighted, and why wouldn't they be? The keeper's pulled off a really good save, but that's when he needs the help of his defenders.
One thing about live games is it can be dull, then you get a goal and it all changes. We've got a goal here.
Yeah, we have, and the atmosphere's changed. The crowd's up for it, are hoping for better things now.
Berbatov. Few settled as quickly in England as Berbatov did in his first season with Spurs. Cross coming in now. Oh, in goes the cross. Cross that had to be dealt with. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Substitution around the corner, I think, for Monaco. Well, here comes the support. Coutinho. Kondogbia. Kozawa. If he wants to keep this attack going, that's where the support is. And touched over the bar. Well, with the corner, if they can get their set pieces right here, they could get themselves level.
Well, sometimes easy to mess those up, but no chance of that happening here. Straight through the middle.
They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Leiva Kozawa. Kondogbia. Coutinho. Oh, he's through. He's on his way now. In with a chance. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Berbatov. Berbatov, the beautifully balanced Bulgarian. Coutinho. Monaco thinking about a change, and they're going to do it, actually. Makes the challenge here. Goal news from Celtic.
It's a second goal for Celtic. It's been scored by Dirk Boerichter. A great passing move, opened up the defence, and he was put clear, making no mistake with a clinical finish. 69 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Lucas. He's gone for goal. Well, that was the shot, and not a bad effort.
No, not bad, but under the circumstances for a player at this level, you would hope that he can work the keeper there.
That headed pass keeps the move going. There's more than a hint of desperation about Monaco now.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intentions clear. He's waving quite a few defenders forward. He's just going to get that ball into the box, whichever way is possible.
Fabinho. Offside given against Dimitar Berbatov. Steven Gerrard. Skirtle. Balotelli! That's a brilliant call by the assistant for the offside.
Yeah, and I think defensively, there was good communication across that back line. They all pushed up as a team.
You could see what was asked of him. He's been taken off now. It's just been a bad performance, really. I mean, he's been in the right kind of areas, but he's lost his tackles, lost his headers, and now lost his place on the pitch.
Yeah, look at him coming off. He's totally dejected. But a little word or two from the manager. I would imagine he'll be OK next week.
And on the clock, 8 more minutes. Here's the chance. It might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Liverpool lead by 1. The scoreline has been unaltered for some time now. Throw in now. Coutinho. Got to be very safe goalkeeping to make the stop and keep hold of the ball. Those signals coming so animated from the keeper.
There's an air of desperation in his actions there.
Coutinho. Oh, in goes the cross. Coutinho! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. I wonder whether the goalkeeper can get his head to this corner. Traore, it's a miss, and they could have been level.
That was his chance, hasn't had too many today, but he squandered it, snatched at it.
And that was the chance to hit the target. That's what will disappoint him. He didn't even work the goalkeeper.
Well, all he had to do was keep his eye on the ball, keep his concentration, and he's got himself a goal there.
Alain Traore. Excellent play to attack at this late stage. They haven't given up yet. And that's a win confirmed for Liverpool. Goal scorers, as you well know, get lots of attention. Let's give the defenders some praise today.
Oh, most definitely. And the back four will get credit, but you do defend as a team, and I think the midfielders, the way that they protected in front of that back four was vital.
So it's full time with the final score 1-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff.